All right, people. Welcome again to MG Sports TV. And me, I try fix. So I do apologize for the late start, people. I set it to start at 7. Then me have to push it back. Consistently have to push it back. My sincere apologies. I was supposed to do the Oliver Shield preview show, but I got some information. I definitely want to share with you guys. It is the under 17 squad. I do believe it's the preliminary under 17 squad. So I'm going to assume it's the preliminary under 17 squad for the upcoming under 17 World Cup qualifiers campaign. I do believe so. For me, for one, I was surprised. If I'm being honest, I was surprised with some of the names. But I have to say, if a player's there on the list, it must have meant that they would have done something. It must have meant that they would have done something to be on that squad. Jada, Berry, big up, my bro, big up. Yeah, it would have meant they must have done something. Yes, people, and I know players who I believe who could have been the preliminary squads, people. That's what I'm saying. It can be just the preliminary squad, but I do know players who I strongly believe. I believe there are other players who could have made the squad easily. If I'm being honest, people, it's not to shut down any youngster, but if we want to put our best foot forward, we have to in these players, the best players possible going forward. No, Porter is not 16. Porter is actually 17. Giovanni Affleck is also 17. Just turned 17, I think, last month, November. Affleck turned 17 on November. And the date for the under 17 age bracket is 07. It's 0706. I think that's the bracket. So you would have to be born in those times. So this year you should be turning, I think, 16. You should be turning 16 this year, I believe. That's how it is. Is it turning 16? Is it turning 16? If the age bracket is 07, 06, I think 2022 be 15 years of age. Yeah, I think so. You'd have to be turning 16 this year. Barry said Keanu Jackson playing Premier League on and can't even be a part of the under 17 team. Wow. I just have the big up. You have to born 06, 07. Yeah, so this year you should be turning 16 this year. This should be the year you're turning 16. So Porter, Affleck, and these guys would have been out of it. You'd have meant that they're turning 17 this year. So it's an interesting one, people. It's an interesting one. And people, listen, the reason why I took so long to start the stream is because I'm doing my little update because you don't know, so I have to do this so that me can get to really and truly look at we can do something that I have to use so the names them the names based off affiliations. So that's the reason why I had to do this. So let me just finish up this people. Bell, John, Dustin, Cohen. Good. I don't know why. So I'm having some problem later, Murray. So my apologies, people. I should have done this before. Rin Watson. I do apologize for that, people. But me just try get these things sorted out before me post it because me no want post it. I know it could cause problem and we can't manage it. I think it's Mackenzie. People, the Mona number 10. The Mona number 10. Is it Denzel Washington or Mackenzie? Is it Washington? I think it's Washington. Is it Denzel Washington? People, someone in the comment section, please confirm Denzel McKenzie, Washington McKenzie, Washington McKenzie. Okay, so let me. So it's McKenzie. Good. I have said any UK born players? No. I'm not seeing any UK born players, my bro. Not seeing any at all. Leighton Murray. The Excelsior goalkeeper, people, can you confirm his last name? Who knows the Excelsior goalkeeper last name? Can you confirm his last name? Is it what? W-A-T-T? W-A-T-T? J. Davin what? Is it J. Davin what? Someone confirm for me, please. So people have got ask in the L because there was some error. Wall. There was some error. That's the problem that I'm having. There was some typing error. Okay, so confirm. He's a twin. Yeah, the twin. I think he got he's not big up Richie and royalties. He got a scholarship. He's going overseas. He got a scholarship. A football scholarship. He's going overseas to play. Who else? Let me see if this is it. Any friendlies for this team? Very good question, Ayas. Really, really good question. No, I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything published in regards to that, so I'm really not sure. It would be interesting to see we get a friendly for it as well. But at present moment, there's none. Richard Arals said Phoenix keeper. I said Canada are playing friendlies in Mexico. Oh, well, we obviously. But schoolboy football is now in its final stages of completion. So I think that's it. Last player. Let me see the last player to add to the list, guys. Please do smash the like button. Please do smash the like button, people. The last player. Is it Demario Bailey? Is it Demario Bailey? Is it Demario Bailey? I may get it wrong. Alright, so me and Mr. One there. Oh, Daly. Oh, Demario Daly. KC Phoenix. It's Daly. Okay, it's Demario Daly. Okay. So I almost got that one. I think I have completed that now. Let me just go over here and get the school names. I'm gonna attach the school names to it as well, people. So I understand the selection of this team. I think they're looking towards like this team should be the next upcoming under 17 team as well. Maybe they're looking for a bit of longevity. Now, there are players, people, who I think there are players. I'm not gonna hide and say there are players who I believe could have made this list. There are players who I believe could have made this list who are not on the list. Might For real, people, I'm telling you, there are players who could have made this list who are not on this list. I know players who could have made this list who are not on the list. But as you know, we're gonna have to just work with whatever we get. That's just a part of it. Very, very interesting to see, people. Really, really interesting to see. I like how the background of this look. Change it to blue and see if it look a lot better. I think that's a bit better. No. See it white. Alright, so people, before I do anything, let me just give you guys the names. Let me associate the name. Big up Rose Gold. Do a recap and call out the names and schools they play for. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But for sure, what I need to do first, I'm putting it together, people. I'm making a template. If you can see on the phone, I'm making a template. That is the reason why I started this stream so late, because I was trying to sort out the template before I started. But I wanted to get the names as accurate as possible. I didn't want to put any wrong name in it. And you don't know, say, people don't attack MG Sports already. And that's a problem. And we can't manage no more problem, people. We can't manage no more problem. So let me get that out of the way. MG Sports TV. Good. Who is coaching the team? Who is coaching this team? This team is going to be coached by assistant coach Meron Garden. He's going to be the assistant. He's going to be the coach, assistant to the senior team. Assistant to the senior team. He'll be the one coaching the team. I think he look a bit jumbled. I mean, I like how he look jumbled, people. Oh well, me just have to go work with it for now. Just have to go work with it for now, people. It look a bit jumbled, but me have to work with it. Can call back the list. I'll know me not call list, people. I'll know me not call list. Me have to call it now, man. Me there 40 minutes now. I'm gonna call it, but I've already name out a few of the players. All right, so let me start. So I'm gonna call this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up, people. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to put it up so you guys can see the list yourself. So that's what I've been doing the entire time. Steph Curry said, bless up, bro. Just a check in. Big up, my bro. That's why so much Garvey man up on the side. You don't know. Stretch Simple said, under 14 finals tomorrow. JC all the way. Jamu and Lyle for me money. JC under 14 team are a good team, but and they're going up against a very, very good opponent in the Stats team. I think Stats might take it. I think. I mean, I haven't officially done a preview on that one, but I think Stats might take it for some reason. I don't know. No, maybe because of how I see them play. I think Stats can take it. LTK said, what do Garvey you them? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? LTK? Alright, so I'm going to put up a template now, people, so you guys will be able to see it. Alright, so let me take myself out of here. Put myself right here, so. Now look a corner. Let me add that picture, that image. So you guys can see it for yourself. So I make the name as big as possible. Alright, so people, let me put myself on the chart now. Let me put myself on the chart. Alright, so these are the names. So people, let me know if you're seeing the list clearly as I am seeing it. Let me know if you're seeing the list as clear as I am seeing it. So let me know, people. In the meantime, people, please do smash the like button, people. Please smash the like button. Jada Berry said, you want we start to call names? Send Lego, what do you mean by send Lego? I don't know. Where is that? Must be send Diego, man. Must typo. A typo, man. Send Diego, man. Typo. A typo. Send Diego. It is typo, people. Come on, people. It's send Diego. It's send Diego. Come on. My word, man. Me put up a picture. I wanna still have problem. Let me see if we can fix the typo before me get beat. Obviously, me I get beaten feet. All right. Wi-Fi is a good one. Starts what Garvey captain. All right, so let's start now, people, by listing the names of the players who will be representing us. I think this is not. All right, so people, let's make this official. Thank you very much. It is a preliminary. It is a preliminary squad. I'm going to say that it is a preliminary squad. Don't take it as gospel. It is a preliminary squad, people. It is a preliminary squad. Let's start off. Tawain Lynch, Mount Pleasant, Garfield Tomlinson, Garvey Masseo, Tariq McKinley, Garvey Masseo, O'Neal Edley, Glenn Muir, Carton Brown, Mona, Jevin Williams, Mannings, Mahir Dixon, York Castle, Rajay Taylor, Kingston College, Alexander Gooden, Stats, Stats, Dante Peralta, Mona, Ronaldo Itchman, Veer, Nation Bolt Barrett, Clarendon College, Jason White, Glenn Muir, Ronaldo Barrett, Idel, Adrian Reed, Georges, Malik Robinson, Garvey Masseo, that have Mateo, DeAndre Gallimore, CC, Jamali Bell, Woolmers, Dylan John, JC, Dustin Cohen, Demby, Denzel McKenzie, Mona, the Mario Daly, KC, Leighton Murray, St. Diego, Oren Watson, Glenn Muir. So these are the names. The leader said 7 Phoenix players in the squad. Butler can't complain. Now, Wi-Fi said if the squad will be cut. Cola said this is literally a Clarendon side LOL mini humble land with a few importees. Strongly believe could made this squad. Let me tell you some players, people. Unseen said, why should Unseen, type that up, retype that, please. Why should they are the best players in the squad? Unseen, I've got to retype that, man. Orion Watson, Unseen, I go drop the link, Unseen, yeah? I go drop the link. If you want to come on, if you have the time on your hands, Unseen. If you have the time on your hands and you want to come on. Let me set up the link. Steph Curry said it's 7 from overseas. It depends on his age and Steph Curry. And the leader said they're having another camp with overseas invitees coming in next. So as I said, people, the leaders confirmed that there would be This is actually the preliminary squad. This is the preliminary squad. Orion Watson, most clinical striker in JA. Watson wants some beaten. Seen that show hold per chance. Versus Mannings. If Watson thinking bad, he come defend it. Me sing versus Mannings. I see that show a few chances. But apartheid still. Cause even Jamalik Porter, that's just some chances in the game there as well. Even Porter, that's just some chances in the game again. But that's football. Sire Renly said where Whisper is not of the age. Not of the age. Colo said I don't see Isaiah from JC. Zessa said Fat Jet. Orion Watson are the best in the squad. Me drop the link unseen. Me drop the link, man. I'm gonna say me can bring up. So people who are asking the question, what about the squad? This is the squad, people. This is the squad. Let me know what you think about the preliminary squad. It's a preliminary squad, people. This is a preliminary squad. Let me know what you think. Are you satisfied? Are there players in this squad that you think should be in the squad that are not in the squad? For me, I do believe that there are other players who I believe could have been in the squad who are not in the squad. Nora Bina Gordon from Mona. The leader said Nashara Gibbs was the third highest goal scorer in Manning Cup and not there. Very good one. No. Steph Curry said, I'm more excited for the under 20 than the under 17. There's many factors to that. Tajan Jackson said, only forget it was an all Clarendon Dakota Cup and Ben Francis. True, but that doesn't mean that other players from other teams aren't good enough. You know what I mean? If you know, more know how old Bibi is from Clarendon. More know Bibi how much. I really need to know Bibi how much. Me need to know Bibi how much. Let me say for him. No. Phew. Somebody in the comment section don't know. Let me know, no? MG, why pre long time don't see. Big up in a Navarre. There in a Navarre. Navarre in under 17 squad. Rose Gold said to me it's a solid squad. Rose Gold. I tell you the truth, Rose Gold. So there are some other players out there. I mean, we're fine. Orion Watson played under 15, so glad to see they use at least one player from the under 15 and not changing to a total different team. It's actually, if you're looking at it that way, it's actually a total different team. Jamie Dennis, Devante, YT said, Jamie Dennis from Jamoy Dennis from JC. Cian, big up. Miss said, I hear Dixon. Navarre said, Jadavin Wall. What about him, Navarre? What about Wall? In Navarre, what about Wall? Rose Gold said they might be saving some who doesn't make this squad for the under 20. No, man, I think I'm not sure. I'm really not sure because the under 20 is actually started, you know. The under 20 is started, you know, man. The leader said only one from stats. They are almost an under 16 team. The stats team is actually their Colts team, their last season Colts team. The stats team is last season Colts team. Most of them are under 16 players. Most of the stats team are under 16 players, but as I said, only one from the stats team. Not saying that we'll see all of the players, you know. Jim Rick said, well, that may try to find out. People one find out thing really. I know a name, but I don't remember it. I say I know a baby name, but I don't remember his name. people in the comment section. The CC Navar, what baby right name? Give me right name. Navar, you play for CC no man. Let me know no. Let me know no. Yeah, up and coming star no. Me need to find out how I'm right name. Okay, Okino Jones. One age. Dark Soul said doesn't need to play for school and show him talent MG. People, alright. No. Dark Souls no baller. Dozen is one of the players them who for sure can be in this squad. Kyle Miles, as Fresh God mentioned, can be one of the players who can make this team. Matthew Ellis of Charlie Mount High is our player who me never gonna say me think. Me know Matthew Ellis can make this midfield. I know for a fact. I know for 100% fact. Me not gonna ask, me not gonna guess, me not gonna spell. Me know for a fact that Matthew Ellis, 100 people me stand right now as me stand here. Well, as I'm sitting right here. Matthew Ellis, the midfielder from Heidel, Keanu Jackson, plays for Cavaliers, Premier League, who can play, who's 16 years old and can play. But as I said, people, it's a preliminary. I'm sure they'll be looking into getting other players into this. Jim Ricky said Jones are 17 or 18. Oh, where is Daniel Clark from CC? Him supposed maybe about 17. Okay, about 17. Okay, I understand. The leader said Kyle Miles is only 14. So but he might play above his age. So why not? Why not? He's playing above his age. Kyle Miles playing Manning Cup. Cummins from Glenmuir. Cummins. Oh yes, the number 19. I say go. Is it Tajan Cummins? Is it Tajan Cummins? The leader said Kimani Reese is good. Yes, I agree. Daga Nation Vivo said where Kimani Reese there? Kimani Reese on the list. In the pan, well on it. No, in the pan list. Say go. As stated, people, not everybody are gonna make a list. We have Unseen and Unseen. Everybody are gonna make a list. Like I'm in the background, Unseen. Bless up, my bro. What go on?
Unseen is here, people. On the scene.
Unseen, what go on? What do you think about this list?
I think it miss something, you know, miss some players I think have quality, but we have to know them age. Them have to born 2006.
Mm-hmm. And 7.
2006 and beyond. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Material is off the other side. I think him can start start not his under 17 team. That's my opinion. I don't know, maybe. But we have to factor in a lot of things though. Maybe this team is selected based on who has passport.
No.
You understand me?
You think that they're speaking based on players who have passport?
And the necessary documents. Because
you think so?
It don't make no sense.
You think so?
You got a child and then check a stack in documents.
What kind of document? What kind of document you think is needed that wouldn't be available?
You hear me, military?
Oh, hold on.
No, you're mute.
Yeah, man. May I fix it, man. May I tell you, may I fix it still. May I say to myself, what kind of documents you think is needed that they wouldn't have?
The passport, they're supposed to have a passport before you go on camp.
Passport
That's
is
a
not
rule.
hard to get, you know. And
That's
and,
a
and
rule.
and the team only move. The team would actually the competition starts thinking what February, January, February.
And me and you know that players who don't have them passport, JFF, not really gonna look on them, you know. Unless you're exception.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
We know
So question. So, Matthew Ellis. Let me use a
that.
Matthew Ellis. Despite even if Matthew Ellis not having passport, you don't think Matthew Ellis can in the squad?
Maybe them contact him and him saying having passport, so they don't put him on it. You think about that?
See what you're saying? I don't think passport will stop a player like that, quality like that. If our intent, right, is to play at the highest level, be competitive at the highest level, a small, I mean minute issue like a passport, which takes within no time, 6 weeks and it started out. Commission now start far from now before commission start. 6 weeks and it started out. Just me just use the longest time period and it not take
If
so long.
if I can remember, passport issue make Matelis not the national under 15 team.
Eh?
The fifth under 15 team when he went over passport and make him make it team.
No man, that don't make no sense to me, Ansi.
And then we did have serious problem with it when we did ask Speed the question why them can't do it. Them said the parents are the club supposed to be responsible when I play for and
Oh,
thing.
okay.
So
But
and
you know I think about it now, right? We want these young youths to represent us. And
yeah,
not understanding that some of these young youths are coming from a humble background where financially not everyone is going to have it. So if you see a talented youngster, very, very talented, and you can assist him in certain ways, why not if you want him to represent the country? You're not paying them to represent the country. At that, you're not paying them. So I
you
don't
have
think
to,
nothing's wrong if you start that out.
you have to also remember that they can replace him and you have other minds who want their player to be in the team. So, you know, Matelis is from a Charlie mode where nobody really respects. So at the end of the
But
day,
that it matter where you come from. Isn't the talent is the most important thing?
to me it matters. It matters to the people that want to pick the players
Why?
because they want their players to be in there.
That makes sense now. That sound a bit more on the political aspect of things, but not
Right.
the aspect of which you want to qualify.
But not only Matthew alone, there are other players with the same problem.
But then that is showing that we have a fundamental problem right there. That is saying we have a fundamental problem not unseen.
Big one.
Serious fundamental problems. One in
Big one.
which, if we can't get it started out, we're going to in problem. And Barry said, but guess what? They can pick them, friend them, okay, because Matthew will make it with or without them. Call us
Hey,
MG. It's not about the quickness sometimes.
listen to me.
It's the fault of the parent.
Military. Don't read so far, man. I think some of the blame I forgot upon the parents as well.
Also,
Because there's no way my son can miss the first one because of that time I don't try to get to the second one.
yeah, but the club, what the association that he's linked with right now, that he's currently playing for right now, I don't see that association not sorting out Matthew's paperwork because the quality that he's at, I'm sure that they're looking forward to bring him further from here and even going on trials overseas. So I do believe that with him now, I doubt that will be an issue. Passport is going to be an issue for him. Matthew's at Mount Pleasant right now. Mount Pleasant, how they run their things structurally, all their players have to be sorted in many different ways in regards to finances, housing, documentations. Because if any one of those players to make a move, they want to be a case in which that player can make a move immediately.
Read that message I'm saying in the private chat.
Well, it's not. I see what you're saying, now, but he's not there now. Somewhere different in the now. So
No, but
must go different case.
what I'm saying is that they actually get the summer for deal with the process, and I don't know what happened there. And based on talking,
Mm-hmm.
sound like it's not done as yet, and that was from a long period of time. So some of the blame of the shape on both fences.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Cola
So
said, but parental consent are needed, and some parents are backwards. Cola
right,
said,
right.
seek assistance if needed. Football Dad Journal said, Gibbs of KC should be in the team. Reese also. A player like Gibbs now. The leader said the passport is not needed until next year, January. That's when the passport would be needed. Um, a player like Gibbs now. You think Gibbs can't make the squad?
Gibbs?
Yeah.
Who's Gibbs
Not
again?
Sharda Gibbs, number 15, KC.
Oh. Yeah, man, if you met the team, man.
Rough, you know.
If you met the team, man. If
You
you have the age,
been here.
you have the age.
Yeah, he just turned 16.
Yeah, man, if you met the team, man.
You know Keanu Jackson, Cavaliers,
Yeah.
16
Him
years
play
old
for
as well.
Georges, don't he?
Huh?
Him play for Georges. Him play for Georges.
No, I didn't play for, man. I didn't play for.
Oh, oh.
16 years old as well. Playing for Cavaliers in the Premier League.
Oh.
Not in the squad. So it's puzzling to me. It's puzzling to me. But as I said, it definitely 100%. I think this is a preliminary squad. I think this is
The punch change go on, man.
I think so as well. I think so. Shane Palmer said the last goalkeeper is just 15. Whoa. I never knew that. I thought it was older than that because he keep like he doesn't keep at 50 like a 15 years old. He's a good keeper. I would have last goalkeeper in my top 5 Manning Cup keepers.
Chop and change go on, man. What you talking about?
The leader said the password information is to be submitted on the list of 30 in 8th of January 2023. They pick a final 20 about the 8th of February. Ellis Gutsow said catching keeper 16 as well. Zabir Taylor how much? You know Zabir Taylor, right?
From?
Georges, the Rasta play for Georges.
Oh, yeah, man, my baller, man. Him play
Baller, quality baller. Zabir Taylor how much? 16?
He might be age, man.
Blows and skirt.
So, but you have to understand, they say they go put, sometimes, boy, I'm not telling you, sometimes the better players, them, because them affiliated with Phoenix, you know, just find all of them. It's political, I tell you about. That's my take on it still. Because if you hear say 7 baller and then you check a stack of Phoenix Academy, you hear say, what? Phoenix? Wait.
No, but 7 players in this squad right now, there are 7 players from Phoenix in the squad. So that can be a case. Now they're in the squad.
They may say if I get more or 3 more.
No, but the thing is, no, there are other players who are not in the squad same way. Catching centre back them just turned 16. Ravan Bennett said catching keeper for make the team for sure. Omar is quality, especially for his age. Navarro, so MG feels that he can play for under 17 squad. I don't know Navarro. I've never really seen a player before in a Navarro. I'm just assume when would you think you would be ready? That's the question. When you think you'll be ready? That's when you think you'll be ready. Catching centre back, Dada. The leader said Phoenix had 7 so they have players that don't even play Manning Cup for their school and they are there. What do you think about that? Players who don't play Manning Cup for their school and still nice squad from Phoenix.
Who that?
I think the KC centre back. Let me see if we can find who. He's not a regular starter. He's actually a player coming off the bench. The KC centre back, I think is Demar Daly. I think it's Daly. Daly. He's not a starter for KC. Drummond said, "Oh, old is the stats keeper?" They said he's 16. Barry said, Matty not having a passport is a joke. It's a one-day thing to get a passport. What are they going to say? Colo said they truly deserve to be there. Cian said daily. Okay. Mr. Marcus Smith said, so what happened for the St. Elizabeth ball of them, the sets ball of them? Oof. Jano star sets. What have I not know? Listen, the thing is not all players will make your squad. That's the thing. Kimario Collins said no Manchester players. Romario Lawrence said how the Cedar Grove match got today. Cedar Grove defeated Racing 4-2.
Eh?
Yeah.
Cedar Grove get better, man.
Yeah, I tell her, brother. They run some ball. Cedar Grove have a number 14 there. In drops only there, see, man. Nice CDM. In drops only there, see, bro.
I'm going to tell you, see, after January League, I'm going to step up.
Yeah. Kimario Collins said politics. People only are running live for just an hour or so, yeah? Colo said a camp should be in place to facilitate these players nationwide. Marcus Smith said Stets Lacovia. Romario Lawrence said Cedar Grove 4 score. No, how they call him? I think they call Phoenix. I think they call him Phoenix.
Who?
No in a score. But number 4 play for Cedar Grove. I think at the left back. Guru said Leon Ricketts, central goalkeeper, 16 years old. Interesting. Interesting. There's the number 15 who play for Glenmuir. I don't remember his name. Who can remember? I don't know if he's in the squad. Because I don't remember his name. As I say, people, I associate the numbers on the back of the jersey. Because I don't really know the name. So when we use to associate, when I see the number on the back, I can remember them vividly. I'm sure the number 15 for Glenmuir can play. He's a CDM, 6 foot, about 6'1". Big, powerful, technical. Very good. Where's Hansin?
Which club?
Which club?
Which school?
Glenmuir and play for.
Which school?
Glenmuir.
Oh.
6'1", bro, and big,
Yes,
massive.
talented.
Massive, technically gifted. See them in play. The leader said it's not the under 15, it's a list from the trials held in June this year. Okay.
So I'm going to see them not even Shamar, brother. Not even Asha, brother.
The infield centre back.
No.
The right back.
Asha, brother.
Oh, Asha brother. Oh, midfielder, yeah. I don't know. But
Tough, you know.
Yeah, I know. Good midfielder.
And tough, brother. How much?
I'm not sure in age.
Tough, brother. Man, they're a baller.
Mr. Johnson said, agree MG. I know all ball are gonna make the cut, but I know town alone ball, you know. So what happened to the country ball of them? Mr. Johnson, I'm mostly country baller in the squad, you know. Let me show you. Country baller. Let me look on country baller. Glenmuir, 1. Orion Watson. Demby, Dustin Cohen. CC, DeAndre Gallimore. Garvey, Malik Robinson. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 country baller night. So in my view, that's pretty balanced. In my view, that's pretty balanced. That's
you know, so this trial thing though interfere some of the time. You don't necessarily get to see the best player them.
No, you don't get to see the best players them.
You know when I think them supposed to do? If we select a pool of 100 players, right? Or a pool of
You were thinking
200
about
players,
it, Ansin, with selection.
and split them up in a teams and run a series of matches.
You were thinking about selection. You were thinking about selection, Ansin, right? It no matter how much you select from, a person go feel like say you make the wrong selection with some people. Because affiliations, man, I say, boy, my ball are better than yours. the youth are better than you because look at it. Matthew Ellis can play in any one of the Manning Cup finals team them.
The man, the talent them have.
Any one of the Dakar Cup finals team them. He can play in it. He can play in the team them. Him can play in the team them.
Can make any one of them team.
Keanu Jackson as well. He can play in them. A dozen. I try me remember a dozen real name. I can't remember a dozen real name. He play for Racing. He play for Racing Major League team. He play for Racing Major League team. He can make any one of them. Ah, yes, you know Bashi Hansin. Bashi. 10 catching number 10.
Yeah.
Doesn't just a little tier below Bashi. Just a little. Two of them are starting for Racing. But I tell you, dozen can play. Dozen and Martin in the same category. But I would love to see. I would definitely love to see. Kadeen Young. I'm going to write it down. I keep on forgetting name. Keep on write it down. Kadeen Young, bad baller. Me see the man in the midfield, a turn left, big man. I walk big man. Even today I watch him myself. Bashi, O'Shea and Watson said Bashi how much? Bashi, I think Bashi must be 18. I think Bashi is about 18 now. Man, I think Bashi is about 18 now, man. Don't think Bashi can play in the schoolboy football. So higher eyes Bashi look for now. I don't even think Racing not even gonna let him go. Racing, that's hard for Racing. Let go that the man there. That the man there future for Racing. Ellis said Bashi 18, 7. Sire said no, him young. Not 18, man. Bashi 18. Or said 17. No, man. Bashi can't be 17. Bashi can't. If Bashi has 17, that means that Bashi can play a Manning Cup season next year again. And I know him I left. I know him I left. So Anthony, you are going to we'll close off now. What are your final thoughts on the team?
I think there are a lot of quality in this under 17 team. The big man Gooden, Alfonso Gooden, there. Same name.
Alexander Gooden. Alfonso Gooden. They can give ball and name in a man.
Alex Zira Gooden, in the team. So, he's a standout centre back. So
I'm going to say Alex Xavier. My apologies.
Alex Xavier Gooden. Yeah. Quality centre back there, We just need to find some wing back to get the defense up and running. Midfield look good with Dylan John. Dylan John are going at the midfield. And think up top, you might have Dustin Cohen. And then, they might Bell is fit enough Bell go make that team there. You understand me? Materialist sort out in paperwork him going in the midfield with Dylan John. Quality team, man, quality team.
Yeah, I do think it's a good team. I do think that there are other players who could have made this team. But I do think it's a good team. I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen. Because remember, I say we might put forward our best foot. But it also depends on what our opponents are doing. Because Ayas Abdi, who's from Kenya, is a supporter of the program. From Kenya. He keeps up with all the football in the region. And he said that Mexico and Canada have been in friendlies in Mexico. They're playing friendly games in Mexico, like a short commissioner or something like that. So
that's what I'm saying to you, military. Have a pool of 200 players. Run a short JFF competition. Use the elite coaches where you just them C license, right? Make them coach a team of 18, right? Put them together, and then now you select the elite out of that level out of it now. You understand me? We should have either take out at least 130 man out of the 200 we are select for, right? And I see you select them. So you put them in a groups, and I see you select based on that. You play the match on proper surface, such as over you with it. and stuff like that. And stadium is and they make them know, and you do it just like a proper structure. And them a win so everybody have to come play because them have a national team. If do that now, they can select the best. Them have more than one match or one day trial to do them to show them quality. A one day trial thing never work out.
Yeah.
Can't get.
And
They say don't do
you,
that
you can imagine a man not nearly have a good season, turn up on it one day and look like a star, eh?
and do better than me. You
And
need
then
at
go
least
back to your old self after.
you need a group of four team in it. You
And make
understand?
them
A
play
group
off. Make them play
them
off and you pick from that.
play at least 3 match and you know who is good.
Yeah, yeah man, that make more sense.
That's why I say
make them fight for the spot.
select a pool of 200 players out of all the high school them. Put them in a one elite group, play one competition. Narrow down, you know. And then you use the high school coach them and coach the team then. Right? The Damian Ferguson and the Watson and all of them top coach them, make them coach the team then. Right? And then you have a scout them and select the best out of that crap then. You select 130 out of it.
Barry
And then
said
you
Matty
focus.
plays Premier League last 2 seasons for VR United at age 14 to 15 and in Silk Jamaica under 17.
At
So
age 15, man. At age 15, man. At age 14. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Barry said JFF need to have a scouting network and stop ask coaches to do it for them. Well, if
No,
me a
man.
coach still, me I go shove in my ball and night still, you know. You know what I
No,
mean?
you can't coach, you know. Scouting is not wrong. But what I say, you need to play them to prove themselves against elite. So you put them together with elite. And then you're in a series of game with the elite. Then you take them out of that system. So them
So
actually have
question,
much.
if you say elite, if we have 10 players who are playing, 10, 16-year-olds who are at different clubs in Jamaica, who are playing Premier League football, and me not talk just their Premier League club, me mean have the opportunity to participate and play a few matches, even appearances. If 10 games played in the Premier League, they have even 8 appearances. Would you consider those players first?
Of course, because them are play at top level.
I think I would say that. I would consider those players because they're playing at a higher level than
Higher
everyone
level.
else.
However, you have some players who unfortunately don't want to play the Premier League, but they're at higher level too. But we're not going to see it unless we try to put them in the area where we can see them quality. So we have a responsibility to put them in a situation where we can see what them have, and not just look at them based on high school football.
Oh,
You get where I come from?
yeah.
So you want them where in the Premier League they improve themselves so them can make it. But you have others who can match up to them same way, but we're not gonna see it unless we put them against them in a competition before we
Yes, they
select.
now really know because the
Right.
truth is no. A lot of people don't understand that the step up from schoolboy football to the Premier League now is a big step up, you know. And
Yeah.
we can't say why our Premier League not good. So, but imagine how difficult it is when some of our players what we send a schoolboy football at this and them at this and them at that, and when they touch on the Premier League level, them can't showcase what them doing at schoolboy football because of the level them have raised up to. Now when you look at some of the other schoolboy footballers who are play at that level even before anything else, me I look on it me I look on it that way there. So some of these players were already playing at Premier League. More than likely they have known, they understand the high level of intensity. Now when you look on a CC team, who these young players are so used to playing at such a high level, when them played the Casa Cup, it looked easy. It looked easy. And they were the ends and shoulder above everybody else. Even some of the best Casa Cup teams come up against them and struggle. I.e. Dintil, i.e. Edwin. Most of these teams, they struggle against them. Veer, Lennon, really struggle. Not saying that they're that elite, but that's just football. That's just football.
Remember, sir, we have to remember, you know. All right. So if you look at on the other And all the Clarendon players are play at the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
But them are quality.
Yeah. To make that team,
So
you have to be quality.
how you prove say them are quality now?
To make a team, man.
You understand me? How you prove say them are quality?
Mr. John said, MG, I agree with what Ansin is saying. Put them together and select them from a pool. Then the team is selected. Nobody can say a bias. Then use
Yeah.
and select the side. Yeah, man. Once I put them on a competitive field, man. Like when I say like have four teams, create 4 teams, 4 teams of 15, right? 4 teams of 15, and 4 different coaches control each team, right? Ansin, and
Yeah.
make them play a knockoff competition. A knockout competition, I should say.
No man, make them do go through the group. So you have 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
2 group of 4. It's an 8 team that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You have 3 games. First two go to the semi-final and then you go to the final. We're not going to use no quarter final. So
And within that pool of players, you can pick out, hey, this me can get 2 right back here, so right back from the team, the right back from the team there. Them 2 they stand out over everybody. See
Right.
2 striker them there was score up a goals from Good Morning. The left back, we can see midfielders. These are the talented midfielders who are competent in many different various fields. Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. That
Then you
aspect.
can get then they can get the best. Then they can get the best. We are look for. They can say, all right, Dylan John played 3 games. I'm average. But you're gonna use average now in statistics. That you have to play 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
We think about you can track him. You get military going up a video game them. And you get somebody with one of the video camera, so you can get all the data. And use the data, use the technology now for track the player them and see who come out with the better statistics per game. And you match that up and so you get the better player.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy. That's what international people do.
I agree. I definitely agree that that's one of the best ways to
If
go.
we not do it so, say if we not do it like this, we will go back to square one again by picking players who's favorite.
Who favorite because our play for one favorite team.
Right.
So I just go right back to favoritism
After
rather
you
than
and what they call that word again? When consistency. Right. So use consistency if you pick a better player. You find a player who come get 1 game and mash up the first game and the second game in average low. So you want a player that the group stage you get a 3 game that consistent. And you say, oh, you know, so that boy fit the position and consistent, we can depend on him. No, so Dylan John consistent at the midfield, we can depend on him. Matthew Ellis consistent. Him can give me 3-4 game with top quality play. And now you have to get the best of the cream of the crop.
you know the thing about it, the more eyes are there, the less likely favoritism I go play.
Right. You get the cream of the crop now.
Because if you have 4 different coaches, and them a play, and guess what now, these coaches, the most player they might have in the team with them coach before probably like 1-2. So they don't have no affiliations with the players them.
No.
They don't have affiliations with the players them. So we use some coaches that never really participate in schoolboy football. Some of the coaches them who coach maybe the Premier League clubs them, or even some of these coaches.
Premier League club coach.
Yeah. So they not participate no part at all in schoolboy football. So they don't know what going on schoolboy football. And then now this now we can say, boy, them a do the selection. Them a do the selection based off of what them see, what happen on the day in the trials.
You use the statistics, man. Get the camera with the software and everything. You can look on how much ground the player.
No, them have to use the heat something they put in their back. I don't remember the name. Shocking
They
thing.
have to use that, man. The video camera can get.
Yeah, expensive. Man.
The video camera get, man. What have, man.
Yeah. But anyways, unseen.
Yeah.
Cut now. Hopefully everything. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes still. As soon as camp starts, you don't know, say we'll try our best to see if we can give regular updates and coverage of what is happening within the camp. May I say your best, me can assist on that as well. So unseen, thank you very much for coming on, my brother. Massive respect, and see you guys again. Anyways, everybody in the comment section, Let me run through the names then before me go. Let me start. Tawain Lynch, Mount Pleasant, Garfield Tomlinson, Garvey Massio, Tariq McKinley, Garvey Massio, O'Neill Headley, Glenmuir, Carton Brown, Mona, Javin Williams, Mannings, Ahir Dixon, York Castle, Rajay Taylor, Kingston College, Alex Xavier, Gooden, Stats, Dante Peralta, Mona, Ronald Itchman, Veer, Nation Bolt, Barrett, Glenmuir, no, CC, my apologies, Jason White, Glenmuir, Ronaldo Barrett, Idel, Adrian Reed, Georges, Malik Robinson, Garvey Massio, DeAndre Gallimore, CC, Jamani Bell, Woolmers, Dylan John, JC, Dustin Cohen, Dembe, Denzel Mackenzie, well, Denzel Washington Mackenzie, that's actually his name.
I same young.
Bro, and him bad, you know him bad, Fred.
You know the man bad effort, him make him midfield, man.
Yeah, man, him bad, man. Mona.
The man have to make him midfield, man. The man reach semi-final, man.
Yeah, man, him bad, man. And Demario Bailey, KC, Leighton Murray, St. Diego, Orion Watson, as a striker for Glenmuir, scored a lot of goals. I think he scored about 17 or 18 goals. Glenmuir, Jadavin Wall, Excelsior, that's the goalkeeper. Anyways, people, so I'm run through the list of the names them. People, thank you very much for tuning in. Lancelot Edwards, a big up Unseen, love the man reasoning from ever since I start watch this channel. Lancelot, Unseen have your own channel now, it's called Unseen Sports TV. Make sure you say check it out, like how you rate the reason. All who rate Unseen analytical breakdown, check out him channel, people. Check out him channel. It's Unseen Sports TV, people. Check it out. Big up people. People ask, oh, Kyle Gard. Kyle Gard, I don't think he's at the age. Kyle Gard now must about 17. Kyle Gard not 17, man. Kyle Gard, no, man. Kyle Gard, if my 16, must in a squad. Must. I mean, if not, but must. Anyways, people, massive respect. Thank you very much for tuning in again.
And I'll do a next show on this, man.
Eh?
If we do a next show, Reggie, it's too short. You understand?
I do one tomorrow. Alright, you're going tomorrow. I do the Oliver Shield. Tomorrow night, day, I might run. I try run on because tomorrow evening I do Oliver Shield because tomorrow night day I'll be at the under 16, under 17, under 16, under 14 finals for the Urban Era, which is the Colts and Pepsi. So yeah, I go definitely. I do another one on this, man. I do another one on this for sure because I go come with a list of players who is not on it, on it, I do believe could have made the squad.
I forget them age, remember 2006.
Yeah, man, the same names that we mentioned, man. I'm not gonna tell the reason, come with the reason why they could have made it and not made it, and why aren't they made on the list. But I say go, one of the semi-finals, sorry, but people big up everybody who tune in, massive respect, people. Thank you very much for joining. Really appreciate the people. So I see you guys again until next time. Tomorrow I'll be doing. Look out tomorrow for the under 17. I'm going to try to see if I can stream the game. The under 17 game. I'm going to try. I'm not sure if I can make it happen. And the under 14, under 16 game. So look out for that one. Maybe one of them in the stream. Maybe one. And tomorrow evening we'll be doing the Oliver Shield preview show. So look out for that one, people. Massive respect. See you guys again. Until next time, people. MG Sports TV. We are out, people. Boom.